maybe I'd stop being a lion.
Wait. Come on. Good boy. Hi. It's 10:05 in the morning. And now I've come out because... So it's Easter Friday, I think. Yes, it is Easter Friday. Claire's in bed because she said to me yesterday, oh, I haven't had a lay-in for ages. And she's right about that, because she never has a lay-in because, well, when she wakes up, she can't go back to sleep again. And obviously if she's working, she's got to get up anyway. So I've made a conscious effort to try and, well, I remembered as I got up to go to the toilet this morning, I was like, hang on, I forgot, but now I've remembered. So I got in and was like, right, let's go downstairs, and I was really quiet about it so I could leave Claire. So that's where she is. And we've been downstairs, sort of, good boy. And then he's getting a bit arsey, and not arsey, it's the wrong word. He's getting a bit like, a bit whingy, and I'm trying to work out why, and this is why, because I know it's a bit early, but Claire still takes him out normally around this time. So here we are. Right, I thought of something and I wanted to say about, which was kind of related to the last thing, which was my mum's birthday. God, you should have seen us yesterday. Not mum, me and Claire, right? So it's mum's birthday on Sunday, and she's going to be 70. And my mum, I hate surprises, right? But my mum likes a surprise. And whenever it's... Wait a minute, I haven't got this done right, have I? Oh, I'm in that one. There we go. Right. So whenever it's one of our birthdays, like me, Claire, mum, Sam, her husband, my sister, like main sort of us six basically, my sister and her husband, we go out for a meal for the birthday to celebrate. Say, happy birthday, here's a meal. Right, nice, together, family, right? Okay, my mum loves that. I couldn't care less, to be honest. I like going and have a nice steak or something, but I don't really like going out in public and eating it in front of everyone. But anyway, I do it because it's nice, I guess, to be my mum. You know, everyone else likes it. Do I like it? No, I don't really have any feeling on whether I go out for a meal. I mean, it's negative. I don't really. I'd rather not. But anyway, I'm getting off track, right? So it's mum's birthday. And Claire's like, right, we've got to go and get a cake. Surprise thing, you know, meal. We've got to go and get a cake. We've got to go and get 2 balloons, 70 helium balloons. And then on the day that we go out for this meal, on the way, we're going to pick my mum and Sam up. And then she knows we're going for the meal, right? Mum. So we're going to go and pick them up and take them. We're a bit early today. Right, hold on. So, got to go and get cake, got to go and get balloons. And on the way to go and pick Mum up, to take them to this meal for all of us, me and Claire are going to the place, and like, she wants to decorate the table and put these balloons up and give the place the cake so that they've got it all ready and they can bring it out. With a candle, happy birthday, all that bullshit that's, oh my God, I hate. But anyway. Not about me this time. Yet next month it will be, but I'll still have to go through it all. So, regardless, as I have done every year for quite a few. Good boy. Come on in. Yeah. I've done it again with the AirPods, and I can fucking hear everything. Right, there we go. Guy just walked past me with his AirPods in, and I thought, oh yeah, I can still hear everything in the entire country. Come on. So, yesterday, Claire's like, right, we've got to go Thursday. That's the day we're going to find this cake. She's got it all you know, knows where to go and what to get. She's not sure if the cake's going to be in stock. So we go there first. Get the cake, they've got it, brilliant. get the cake, and then we go to a different place to get the balloons. Hobbycraft. Go into Hobbycraft. Used to be an Argos, so it's quite a big sort of store. Go in there. Right, where are balloons? Because we've not been into this. I mean, we don't go into Hobbycraft for anything. I don't anyway. And the last time we were in this place, it was an Argos. So we don't know where anything is. Now it's a Hobbycraft, and we don't know where balloons are. So we're both sort of split up and are looking for balloons. Claire finds the balloons because I get distracted by something else. And anyway, she finds the balloons, and like the weight, you know, like when you have a helium balloon, you tie it to a weight so it doesn't fly away. All right, so she found the weights and the string and everything. We go queue up, pay for it, and they don't fill it up with the helium. Good boy. There, like at the checkout or whatever, they give it, somebody goes off with them and fills them up and brings them back. So this guy went off and did that while we were waiting longer and longer and longer. And he comes out, gives us our balloons. Yeah, fine, thanks very much, see you later, bye. Walking out the shop, I've got one of the balloons, the 7. Claire's got the 0, 70, great big fuck off helium balloons. Walking out the door, what happens? Yeah, so walking out the door, and these little weight things that you tie to the bottom and the string bit, like Claire's picked up these little sort of, it's like a bundle of stars and like little tags, and it's all like a, I don't know, just make it look pretty and I don't know, whatever. So these little tags and stars are like wooden, and stars have got points in it. Anyway, so I caught the balloon. I caught the balloon on the, as we're walking out the door, just before we got out. You know, like you get them security things that beep if you nick something. Right, so we're just walking through there, and I think I got it caught on that. Anyway, the fucking string broke, and the balloon flew up to the roof inside the store. And it's not like just here, it was fucking way up high. Like, for fuck's sake, yeah. Anyway, right, we need another balloon. We need another 7. All right, cool. Fine, let's get another 7. You got another gold 7? No. Oh. All right, hang on, let me just go and double check everywhere. Anyway, oh, we found one, cool. No, that's right, no, we didn't find one. There wasn't one, there wasn't another gold 7. We had to get that one down. And I'm like, how are you gonna, he's like, do you want me to get that one down? How are you gonna get that down? And he's like, mate, don't worry, we've done this, like loads of people have done this. All right, okay, so he goes off. He comes back with another helium balloon, but this balloon is just like a normal balloon. It's not a massive number one. And it's tied to a bit of string. And I mean, I've got a video of him doing it. I'll put it in and I'll show you. I was well impressed by it. Anyway, he got this balloon down. We tie it all back up onto the string. All right, wow, thanks very much. Sorry to be a complete pain in the arse. All right, bye, it's funny, bye, bye, bye. Everyone's like watching, oh, it's funny, how are you gonna get that down, blah, 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 you know. Another dog. Let's go. This time we get out of the store, we get to the car. We're trying to get them in the car, and I was trying to get the 0 in the car, the one that Claire's got. I popped the 7. So we need to go back in and get another 7, but we know there isn't another gold 7. Hello. Yes, that's a big one, isn't it? There isn't a gold 7, so I'm like, right, we'll just have to change the colour, get 2 silver ones, right? A gold and a 7 and a 0 silver. Okay. So we go back in and say, look, I'm a bell ender, I've just popped that new 7 you've given me. Or the one you got down. You spent ages getting down. He didn't spend ages. I mean, it spent ages for him to actually start doing it. But the task itself, he did really quickly. Anyway. He was great, this guy. He was just like, oh, I'll get you a silver 7 and a silver 0, and you don't have to pay for it. Just have it. Get out of my shop, basically. So we were very grateful. We both managed to get them in the car, and the original gold 0, which we kept. So we've got 3 fuck off numbers floating around in the back of the car whilst I'm trying to drive home. And we're just talking about it like, oh my God, this is why we don't go out and do shit, because things just go wrong. And all right, this is with me, but Claire does things like this as well, those silly little things, you know, where you're absent-minded because you're thinking about something else or trying to do, and you're not paying attention. Do you want to go that way? He's had a poo in here, he has. He's done some wheeze. He's got all his wheeze out, that's what I say. He never gets all of his wheeze out because he's always got a little bit more, seemingly. So I tell him, get all your wheeze out. Go on. Thinking that'll be enough for him to actually do it. It's just routine now, it's just something I say all the time. Claire says it as well. It's my fault. There's a lot of stuff Claire says which I've introduced to her and is now part of our lives and stuff we say. Anyway. Yeah, I'm walking past Kate's house. Come on. Whoa. All right. I think somebody else got their wheeze out there, didn't they? So yeah, Hobbycraft was a cool experience, but it gives us an anecdote to be able to share with my mum on the day when she comes in and goes, oh, balloons, oh. Yeah. So I've told you about it. I said to Claire yesterday after I got in, I was going to talk about Mum's birthday present, and I thought, oh, I better not. And then I thought, but I'm bloody going to tell them about Hobbycraft. You have increased. The people that are watching me have increased from just me to a couple of people. And that has been enough for me to go, in my head, straight away go, the people. Like, there are a number of people watching me. What? No. Claire said to me yesterday on the way back from Hobbycraft, I said to her, right, hold on a minute, I'm just going to talk to you before, I'm going to prep this, what I'm about to say for you. So, I like Formula One racing, and I always have done, right? And the men from my side of the family, my dad, my father, his brothers, and their dad, my grandfather, really like Formula One sort of fans. They, in the 70s, they would have been to a lot of races and stuff like that. I remember when my grandpa died, me, my father and his oldest brother, my uncle, we went to the house, and so my grandpa was an architect, and he worked, like, he didn't retire at retiring age, shall we say. And at some point he moved his office like into his house, like he built a bit. He's an architect, right? So he knows how to do that. Well, he didn't build it, but he designed it or whatever. But so he made this. He basically, above the garage, he made his like office, little sort of architecty, whatever you want to call that, office studio space. So we went in to go through it all, and the loft and things like that, and we found in the loft Autosport, which is a magazine, like a motor racing, Formula One. It's probably expanded a bit to more than just Formula One now, but anyway, stacks and stacks and stacks of them, piles, all just in the loft, and it's just I don't know if it's monthly or weekly or whatever, but he's bought every one. It's just pre-internet, You know, the only Formula One content you could get was whatever was shown on terrestrial television, BBC or, you know, ITV, whatever. And it was just, oh, it's going again. Right. So I like Formula One. That's why, maybe. So I like fast cars and driving fast. Racing cars. Not that I've ever done it. I've never raced cars. I'd love to race a car though. Anyway, so I think I said about this. No, I didn't. So this is what I said to Claire. I said, I didn't realise. I said it to my mum. Because I need new tyres on my car. And I said, why the hell? I didn't realise you could take your own car to a track day sort of thing, and just drive it around. Why have I never put the old... Oh, right. Leave it. Good boy. Not that you were. Anyway. Good. Leave it. Why have I never taken my car to a track with the old tyres and just run the car around the track with the old tyres before I've put the new ones on? You know, get every bit of life out of that tyre and have a good time doing it. So I said to Claire, like, part of my neurodiversity is sensation seeking. All my adult life, at least, I have sought out sensation seeking. Yes, I've sought sensation by doing sort of high adrenaline activities where possible. Not all the time, but if we go somewhere like out of the ordinary, then I try to, if I see something that's near or close by, I'll be like, oh, I want to do that. So I asked Claire, like, what are all the things that I've done that are, you know, sensation seeking, high adrenaline things? There are a number of things. I'm not going to list them all right now, but I asked her to do that. Can you help me? I think I know what most of them are, but are there any that I can't remember, basically? And the first thing she says to me is, oh, well, you went and raced race cars around a track with your mum. And I was like, what? I've got no recollection of this whatsoever. She's like, yeah. No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Claire. Yes, you did. I'm pretty sure I didn't, Claire. Because I think if I had done that, that is the one that I would remember first. I thought that was my car then. And I have no recollection of it. But I have recollection of, I think, all of the other ones. How can that be possible? Anyway, she's adamant. I haven't asked my mum yet. She said, you went with your mum. So you weren't there, Claire. You weren't there to see me do this thing that you think I've done, but you're still adamant I've done it, even though I'm adamant I haven't. I think mum must have got me some kind of racing thing, driving a car or whatever. And Claire said, the thing that I say, the thing I think about that sort of stuff, which is, it'll be too fun. It will be too fun for me, and I won't get long enough, and it will cost too much money to do it for a little amount of time, and I will consider it more annoying for me when I have to stop and not do it anymore than not doing it at all. So I'd rather not do it, which is exactly what happened when my mum bought me Formula One tickets to go to a race at Silverstone. And I said, this was for my 40th, right? So I know me at this stage, didn't know I was autistic, but I know that people and groups, large groups of people and events and live things like that is not something I enjoy. And I knew that that part of my experience, along with how long it takes to get there and the parking and coming back and all that bullshit, and also, like, when you watch it on TV, you've got all the angles and all the, you can see it all good and you get all the stats and everything, which is what I want. Whereas when you're there, you just see, if there's a screen in front of you, I guess you see whatever the main feed is, but TV feed. But you just see the cars go past you. And I thought, well, what a waste of money that will be for me, because I'll enjoy it to the point where, oh yeah, there's cars, but race Formula 1 cars. I've never been here before doing this, but also the stresses are kind of taking the joy away from me that I could have had. So I'd rather not go at all. So I sold the tickets. She was fine when I kind of explained it. We'd just come back from Mexico, right? And it was like I think it was the day before. We flew back from Mexico the day before. It's just the way that because we had a holiday to go to Mexico, and it got postponed because of COVID. I can't remember if it was 2 years or 1 year, but it was postponed. And it just so happened that the year of my 40th was the year that we went to Mexico, and the day we flew back was the day before I was supposed to go to Silverstone. I just thought, you're asking too much of me, really. I don't want to be doing this. I'm going to be stressed. Claire's going to be stressed. Because it was for two, right? So I sold the tickets on eBay. I made twice as much money on them, and I gave Mum the money back, and she gave me half of it back and said, all right, get some in, you're too wealthy. So I did that. Fine. I can't believe I wouldn't remember driving cars around a racetrack, because I've never done that as far as I'm concerned. Any sort of car, not a race car, not anything, fast or sporty. I'm talking at all. I've never driven a car around a racetrack. I would know if I had, and if I had, I would know what my time around it would be, because that's what I'm chasing, the time. You're always chasing the time in racing. And so I would know what my lap time was, and if I got any better, how many laps I did. I would know all that right now, and I'd be able to tell you it if I'd done it. So I'm convinced this is one of those things where I think I'm right, Claire thinks she's right, but she's not right. I think I am right on this one. I need to ask my mum to confirm, see what she can recall about this. And I haven't done that yet. I'm very interested to know, because man, if I've forgotten that, I mean, I really didn't think that would be something that could happen. There are some things that I will never forget, like songs, how to play songs, music and stuff like that. They're just in my head forever. And I don't need to look it up. It's there. I don't need to look it up within myself. I just play it. So there are certain things that I will just never forget. And I don't think I'd forget that. One of the first big adrenaline things I did when I was 18, I jumped out of a plane strapped to the front of somebody. I was very depressed and didn't care about anything. And I don't know, I can't remember how it came about, but it was like a charity sponsorship thing. And I had to get like sponsorship of like 300 quid to be able to do it and not have to pay anything. And I managed to do that, so I did it. I mean, I say I managed to do that. My family put that money in, right? So we went and did that. Me and Mum went, and I think my sister came, and it got filmed. I got a video of it, and some still pictures and everything. And there are parts of that I remember that aren't. You don't get that context in the video. You don't see it or know about it. Only I know about it because it happened to me. I still remember all those bits. So I just can't see me forgetting driving cars around a racetrack. I just don't. I hope I haven't forgotten that, basically. Also, where's the photographic evidence? There's going to be a photograph somewhere, surely. My mum, oh my God, she takes photographs. Like, photographs are going to stop being a thing tomorrow, so I must take as many photographs and videos as possible. Oh my God. There's no way my mum would not have taken a photograph. Or I can't hear if it's, I'm not in, so I'm guessing it's not. Let's try the other one. Hang on. Oh. All right, we'll do it the other way. You got to remember the hash. Oh, Claire's up. Right, 1 click, 2 click, in. Yeah, so, all right, poo. I can't see me forgetting it. I can't see Mum not taking a picture of it. So we're going to find out one way or the other. Wow, that'd be exciting. This is a cliffhanger, isn't it? Right, okay. So yeah, find out about that. All right, bye. If this fucks up, I will not be impressed.